Hello, welcome to another episode of HellFire Club podcast. My name's Arturo.
I'm Majid.
This is episode 11. It's been a little while since we did one of these, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since you had finals and all that.
Finals week and graduation, my birthday, all in the same week. So I think the last one was a couple weeks ago. And then this weekend I went out of town and everything. But before that we went.
Yeah, before you went out of town, we went and saw Alien.
That was that Friday? That was Friday.
Yeah,
right?
Friday.
Friday night?
Yeah, because you left on Saturday, right?
Saturday morning, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it was Friday night. Yeah.
We went with your sister, her boyfriend.
My girl and you, right? Just us. And have you ever been to that theater?
No.
Me neither.
I like that theater, though.
It's You know why I like it? Because there was like not a lot of kids or not a lot of like people in there.
Yeah.
Right? Is that why?
Yeah. And it felt like a throwback kind of theater.
Yeah, kind of was.
And it was like straight, super simple and easy.
Yeah. It was pretty low key too. Like I would have thought because of the area. Because for people who don't know, it's in Claremont, which, but it's like in like downtown where it's kind of like there's a lot of shops and stuff, right? So it's kind of
it's like a
you know,
not a strip mall. What is it?
I was gonna say kind of like an outdoor mall, but I don't know how to explain the area. But it's like in the middle of like, I don't know where everything's at. I guess a lot of people go over there, and there's a bunch of coffee shops, restaurants, and people hanging out.
I mean, it's like a little college town.
Yeah, because the Claremont College is right there. So and then directly outside the theater, there was a lot of people. Remember they were having like some type of event or something too. I think there was a dude like on a mic and shit.
Yeah, there were like people on mics like all over the place.
Yeah. So then that's why I was like, oh man, this shit's gonna be packed. It's Friday, and then it's Alien Covenant. But I remember my sister's boyfriend had said that he went over there. I think they went over there to watch Fast and Furious 8, F8, Fate of the Furious, whatever. And he said that it went on the weekend, and it was like not even halfway. Like it was around like halfway, and I was like, what? So then I was like, maybe it's just one of those low-key theaters that people don't really go to, or they like sleep on it or something. So then we go, and I was kind of concerned too about going because I couldn't find parking. I wanted to get there early, right? Like I was like, oh, this is, I want to watch this movie and I want to have good seats. And that parking was a little rough.
That was the only downside of the
theater.
The theater is the parking.
Because I'm telling you, so there's so many people and there's so many shops, so many cars parked around.
Yeah, it was just like, it was straight crazy. Straight parked.
Far away, huh?
Yeah.
And then I didn't even know there was a parking structure because I'd never, I don't go over there. So my sister parked in some parking structure down the street a little bit.
Yeah. That's the first place I went.
You did check that place out, right? And it was full, right?
Yeah. There's just like tons of people in cars just going up and down. And it's not like you could really turn around like in the middle of it too. So you have to kind of legit kind of go out to the very top.
You got to really go through the whole thing.
Yeah. Like, cause I showed up like half an hour. Like because
the movie started at 7:20. I got there like at 7:05 or something, like a little bit after 7.
Yeah, like when I text you, I was in the parking structure straight getting cucked, straight just going through that whole line.
Just trying to find someone to.
Yeah, like because I think I texted you, I was like, where you at or something. Yeah. I think you texted me you were trying to find parking.
Yeah.
And I was too.
Yeah.
And I guess you found it.
Yeah, we were almost gonna park in like these apartments, kind of, and then we saw that there was signs saying like residents only. We're like, I didn't want to risk. Yeah, I didn't want to risk it because then you don't want to be in there worried the whole time. Like, oh, what the fuck? What if we get a ticket? What if we get towed or something?
Yeah.
So, but we found this one little spot in some street. It was a little bit far though. Not too bad though.
Yeah, but I mean, I like the area. It was real chill.
Yeah, it's real chill. It's like, yeah, it's like, I don't know. No.
It wasn't Ontario Mills.
Yeah, I guess. But I don't know. It was just like quiet, kind of,
Yeah. College kids.
Yeah, college kids and like old people or something.
Yeah, like not the college kids were like frat.
No, not like that. Just like actual students.
Yeah, and like, not. I mean, it sounds bad, but like smart college kids,
Yeah. Well, I mean, because it's the Claremont Colleges. Yeah. It's a pretty prestigious school, so like these kids are actually You know, that's why they have like a lot of like coffee shops and stuff like that. People go pull up in their laptops on the Wi-Fi and
it's
stuff.
kind of hipstery, I guess.
Yeah, that's I guess
It
a
wasn't
good way to describe it. Did it kind of remind you of like Pasadena a little bit?
Yeah,
like
downtown Pasadena.
Kind of like that, huh?
Pasadena. Yeah. Yeah.
But just a little bit. It's a smaller town. It's a small town, so it's not, you know, as But it's kind of that Pasadena type of feel.
Downtown Pasadena, not.
Yeah, we're talking downtown.
Not
Haddonfield and not up north or whatever.
That like, you know, like on Colorado. Have you been on in Pasadena? Remember when we went to where's Monsterpalooza? That main street that we're kind of
by Roscoe's?
No,
I think that was the lake or something.
No, like when you straight gave your hind the wrong directions, and she was going like all over the place. Yeah. Like right where like Monsterpalooza was, like those streets, those were kind of a little bit more poppin'. Oh, okay. I would say like it was more like the Pasadena where like Michael Myers' house is. Oh, okay. Where so it's like real. Haddonfield. Yeah. Where it's not as many people.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah. Anyway, though, this is a pretty cool spot. It was like my first time being there, and it's only like 5 theaters or something, right? It's called like it's like five theaters. That's it. Yeah. And then so I get there first, and there was like probably like 12 people in there, you know, at the time. It was straight when I got there, and I think a few more people. Well, at the end of the day, after like you were there and everything, it's probably like 30 people.
It wasn't that many at all.
Maybe like 30, I would say, maybe around there or something. I don't know. So nobody really goes to this theater, apparently.
That's why I went to and watched Guardians.
Oh, you went back over there? Yeah. Oh, cool.
Just because, bro, I didn't want to be like, I wanted to just straight enjoy it. Yeah. You know, I didn't want.
And the crowd there was real cool, real chill. Like nobody acting stupid. I hate that, dude. Especially on a Friday night, you go to theaters. You know, there's gonna be kids, like you know, like teenagers and shit. Yeah. They be fucking around too much or making noise and fucking talking or texting.
Yeah, and then you're just straight. Yeah. Ruin the movie.
Yeah. So, when you went to watch Guardians, was it same thing, like low key?
Yeah, there was like it was pretty much like how it seemed like with Alien. Okay.
Cool.
You gotta watch that though, bro.
Yeah, I probably will. So, Alien
Covenant.
What do you think? Did you end up watching that? What's it called? The prologue?
The breakfast one?
The Last Supper? Or something like that? Was it called Last Supper?
I don't know, but
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's, I mean.
You know what's funny? I went back and watched that, right? It's like a 5-minute clip on YouTube. And you watched it, right? Yeah. Did you catch a little bit of foreshadowing with James Franco's character? When you know how he's like sick in there?
Yeah, and it's like I'm gonna go to sleep early.
He's like, yeah, man, I'm burning up. He had said that. He's like, I'm burning up. And then like now in hindsight, when you watch it.
Spoilers or what?
Let's go. All right. Like if you've heard this before.
Let's hold on. Let's just. How did you feel about the movie?
The movie? I liked the movie, man. I thought it was cool. But this is the thing. I want to go back and watch Prometheus. I tried watching it one time, and I think I like fell asleep or something. So I didn't even like. I don't know. So you tell me if it's one of those that you really have to watch Prometheus, or it's just it still stands on its own. Because from me just watching it like that, I thought it was cool. Yeah. And then now I'm probably if I watch Prometheus, I imagine.
I don't think you don't like have to watch Prometheus. Because I mean, they pretty much like
recap, kind of.
Not even recapped it, but they just pretty much
like explain.
I don't know how to. They pretty much just threw Prometheus pretty much away. It seemed like. I mean, there's stuff that happened like that was in Prometheus. That I guess you would call back, but. All right, hold on. Well, okay, let's just go into spoilers, all right?
All right,
because I'm trying to,
all right, for non-spoilers, go watch it. It's pretty dope. All right, so Now we're just gonna go full spoilers.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well,
it's hard to get into it.
Yeah.
Like spoilers.
Well, before spoilers, I'll say, I felt like it was when I was watching it. It felt like two different movies.
Oh yeah.
Towards the end,
I remember you telling me this because you had seen Prometheus and I hadn't, so I can't really see it from that angle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know what you're talking about. Like I remember you saying this when we were walking out the theater.
Yeah, because like the ending when, all right, spoilers now,
Super
right?
Spoilers. Now
So
we're
like
going
when
straight
the
to
ending when the alien is actually on the ship.
Well, not the alien, but the homie. Wait. Oh yeah, he brings little aliens, but the homie who's they thought he was Walter, but he ended up being what's his name, David.
Yeah.
So that guy, right? Is that what you're talking about?
No, he thought it was William, right?
I thought his name was Walter. Pretty sure his name's Walter.
Walter?
Yeah. I'll look it up.
Whatever. Something W.
I'll double check. Wait, so are you talking about before that?
No, I'm saying like when the alien's on the ship and they're like, we need to get it out.
Okay, so the actual alien.
Yeah.
Okay, so I jumped you a little bit then. I went to like
it turned into like a horror, like a cliche horror movie where it's where they were setting up like all these like, I guess, trying to do these smart concepts with David, you know, being like a creator or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. Like he technically created.
Yes.
So David and Walter.
Yes, so it was Walter. As his son.
So they tried to do like David being like, you know, the creator of the, I guess, next evolution of the xenomorph.
Mm-hmm. Which is the homie Magneto, right? The homie David?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Michael Fassbender. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Michael Fassbender?
Yeah. Because I was listening to a podcast and I was like, Michael Fassbender, and then I didn't, but I forgot that was actually David. Like, when I was like, oh, fuck. Okay, so it makes sense. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
So like they're doing like all these, like they're trying to do like all these smart, like, I guess, religious kind of subtext, right? With how David was created by.
Oh, I see what you're saying. David was created by that. I don't know, the dude from, he's in Prometheus, right?
Yeah. Well, he's
I'll look him up. But yeah, that was actually like the opening scene. That when I was kind of like.
Yeah, he's like the CEO of
Is it any of these dudes?
The company, bro. Right? Peter Wayland. Okay. Wayland Industries, right?
Okay.
So Wayland created David. And then I think in Prometheus, I forgot something. Wayland, I think, dies in Prometheus. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like, you know, evolution, I guess, where like God created man, and then man is now creating other life. So it's kind of like David.
And then David goes on to create his own.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be like he's trying to do like a perfect specimen or whatever. Mm-hmm. So they're trying to do like this whole concept, but then like when you got onto the ship, it was just like a normal horror movie, I guess. Yeah. Like you have the scene where they're in the shower having sex and
and the thing comes up.
And it's like.
Yeah.
It just felt like two different types of movies in the beginning, compared to like in the end, what like the whole third act, the climax and all that. Mm-hmm. It felt like totally different.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying.
And then like in Prometheus, they set up like this whole thing of like how the xenomorph became, right? Mm-hmm. It was supposed to be like, oh, I guess that goo stuff. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, you saw the goo in, right, in Prometheus?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well, you see it actually in
Covenant.
Yeah, remember when David like released all those jars onto the?
Yeah.
That was like the goo. Okay. So the goo, I guess, can kill or create, right? Mm-hmm. So the goo. got into that Elizabeth Shaw. Well, it got into like her husband, or not husband, boyfriend, because David like spiked his drink or whatever.
Right.
So then he got infected, and then he turned into like some monster or something, right? But before that, he like had sex with her, and I guess impregnated her with some like squid creature.
Wait, is this
This is in Prometheus.
Okay, I'm thinking, well, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, this is so.
Okay.
So you're going through like this. Okay, so like, how did the genealogy of like a xenomorph happen? And then somehow the squid got into like the squid thing was like was in like this abortion machine, and like the engineer got captured by the squid, and then you had like I guess the beta test of the xenomorph, which it doesn't look like a legit xenomorph like you see over here, right? So then you're like, okay, so that's like the beginning of like how the evolution happened to like where it got to, like the legit alien.
Okay.
But then it's like, then somehow there's like spores in the. This is an Alien Covenant now, right? So now you have like these spores that, I guess, fly around like a swarm, and they go in people's ears and nose.
Yeah.
And then they're like this little midget xenomorph, I guess.
Which one's the little one?
Yeah, like the one that popped out of his like back. Remember when
I
he got
thought those
in?
were just like babies and they have to grow.
Okay, well, and yeah, but they weren't like the legit alien with the mouth and then the little mouth
the
inside.
Mouth inside the mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. The little ass one that was fucking going crazy.
Yeah, so like
I thought that was just like the baby.
So you had
stage.
So then all of a sudden like that whole line is like, you cancel that because then you're like, oh, David just experimented and made his own different alien. So I mean, why do I even? What was even the whole point of like having Prometheus like?
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta watch it.
Explaining like, you know, or why were you trying to explain like the heritage of like a xenomorph when it's just like, dude, they just show David making it or whatever.
Yeah, no, that's well, I mean, I haven't seen Prometheus, but it seemed like, to sum it up, David just ended up just kind of like made him in a lab type setting or something.
Yeah, and then like, what's it called? And then it's like, what about the queen? Like, is there a queen?
Because then there was a really big one, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, in Aliens, there's a really big one.
No, but even in this one, though, remember, like, they had the... Okay, so they had the little ones, right? Yeah. Then they had, like, the regular size ones that were, like, outdoor, or, like, outside, remember when they're, like, running?
Yeah, that was the one that, like, chopped off that chick's head.
Yeah, so then they had, like, the mid-size one, and then they had, like, the really big one. I think it was black, like, inside with... Wait, I think that was the one. I want to say the one that chopped off the chick's head was the largest one. No.
No, that was the one that dude, that one signed the religious.
You're talking about when she got her head chopped off and it fell in the water.
Yeah.
Shit? Okay.
And that dude like blasted him. And And then David was like, no. Like,
okay, maybe that's not the one I'm thinking of. But there was like I feel like there was a really big one.
Yeah. The ending one was
the biggest one.
Yeah.
The one that got onto the ship. Right? Yeah. Okay.
But that's a regular xenomorph.
Yeah, like
then in Aliens, there's a bigger one that makes those little, that makes the eggs.
So those are kind of like the queens then?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, they actually like lay the eggs or something? Okay. And that's another thing too that I was like, so how do they come about? Are they just like this, something that needs a host and then they pop out? Like, okay, yeah, I got a little confused because there's like, I'm thinking Alien 2 where they're already kind of like a species and they go into your head.
And then they implant you with the alien.
And then you come out, right? And then what threw me off was the little shit going in people's ears and noses and shit, right?
Yeah, so that was like, I think, trying to do like the whole Prometheus where it's trying to show you like the evolution of the alien. But I mean,
they both still exist, right? So then there's still multiple ways that you can get I guess you can turn,
or have an alien come out of you.
Yeah, so you could do the original way or whatever, where the alien fucking wraps on your head.
Now that's not even the original way. That's now the new way.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. Oh, this is another question. So if you put these in chronological order, so it's Prometheus, Covenant, then Alien.
Yeah.
Right?
I think so, yeah.
Because I was thinking about this.
But then I don't know how like Alien versus Predator thing.
Where that ties in as far as timeline?
Yeah.
That has to be after all this, because then the alien now exists because of David, right?
Yeah, but I mean, Prometheus, then I think...
Covenant.
But see, what doesn't make sense is like they're already trying to find a planet when... What, Alien versus Predator, they're already like...
Alien versus Predator was like in fucking space, wasn't it?
No.
No.
That was like in Antarctica and...
That's right.
And then AVP-2 was like in some city or something.
So Alien vs Predator was in like a pyramid, right, or something.
Yeah.
Like they discovered it. They had to like dig down. Yeah, but that's on Earth. That was on Earth.
Yeah. So that
has to be later on then, because they're not even on Earth yet, as far as Covenant goes. Well, now.
Because Covenant, they're trying to find a new Earth.
Yeah.
Right? Because I think they...
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. So they're leaving Earth. Right? Yeah. And they're going to that something
trying to terraform a new planet.
Yeah, and they brought like 2,000 colonists or whatever you call them. And
but then what's also weird is in Prometheus, right? I think they're just trying to discover a new planet or something.
I was gonna ask you. You know the planet what's it called? Origai 6 or something like that. The planet that they're that's gonna take, I don't know, like 5 years or something, 6 years, 7 years. I don't forget how many years to get there.
Yeah.
Was there mention in that in Prometheus?
No.
So you know how they said that Shaw was she ended up on the same planet that they were at.
Yeah.
So Shaw and her crew, whatever, they were trying to find a new planet.
No. So what happened in Prometheus was,
I totally should have watched the fucking Prometheus. Everybody's like, dude, like what the fuck?
Yeah.
I totally watched it for this.
Yeah, you probably should have watched it.
Totally, yeah.
But in Prometheus, but what I was saying, why it really doesn't matter is because like they just kind of threw everything like out of whack, right? So in Prometheus,
so all you could X all of Prometheus just by knowing that David just made him up, created the life, or what?
Yeah, pretty much. And like engineers, who cares about them now? Pretty much. But I mean, I don't know what they're gonna do with like a new alien. I don't know.
But
so in Prometheus, they discovered like that goo stuff, and they woke up a engineer. And then they're like,
this is while they're on the ship.
So they're I guess they're just trying to like.
Are they on some type of spacecraft or something?
Yeah. So they're like it's been a while. I think they're just trying to. Well, Shaw was trying to find who created people, because she was like all into like the religious stuff, I guess.
Okay.
So then they're searching this planet, and then scientists were acting stupid or whatever, taking off helmets and just.
Is that planet that was in Covenant?
No.
Okay.
This is a totally new planet. And then they found a ship. And the ship had the goo jars in it. This sounds straight stupid, bro. You know? Had goo jars, right? And they messed with it, right? Pretty much everybody dies, right? Shaw doesn't, and David gets his head pretty much cut off. By
what?
By an engineer. That fool just straight rips his head off.
Was he like the bad guy or something? The engineer?
Or? I get they kind of play him. I don't.
Or why did he do that to David? Was David the douchebag?
Well, David was kind of a douchebag in like, because he pretty much started everything, right?
Yeah. But I had a feeling. Obviously in Covenant he's a total douche, but I was thinking, was he like a good guy before, plotting this whole time? Like
he's a robot, right? So it wasn't like he had like ill intentions, really. He just trying to make something, I guess. He just wanted to see like, like how was it like, not to that extent, but in Reanimator. He wasn't a legit bad guy. I mean, he was doing kind of bad things.
Yeah. But he's just obsessed with his creations and stuff.
Yeah, but David was kind of straight douche, kind of. He wasn't as charming
as Walter.
Yeah,
Walter was like the upgraded version.
Yeah,
which he's less human-like, I guess.
Yeah,
they said
like
I guess robot, more like to follow orders and stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
But who are we talking about, bro? This is Prometheus. So why they ended up on that planet?
Yeah, because obviously in this one they show that they ended up there.
Yeah. So when they found the goo, right? It's not it's straight like, convoluted. Straight story, bro.
Quick summary.
So they found the goo. They're like, all right, dude.
They found this glue on another planet.
Yeah. And then they asked the engineer what was it for, and it was pretty much we wanted to wipe out Earth. Like that was what the engineer was gonna, I guess, do. They're gonna take all the goo and kill everybody on Earth. I guess start it over again.
Okay.
So then Shaw was like, "Oh, you guys are dickheads," and then fast forward, they took the ship with all the goo, and then they were gonna send it to they're gonna go back to the engineer planet and destroy them.
What's the engineer planet?
That was a planet that they remember when David was over that city. And he let go all those jars.
Yeah.
And you see all the
people dying.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what the.
But from that planet, is that where they found the stuff? The goo.
I guess the engineers made the goo.
Oh shit. Okay. It's just confusing. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but that's the stuff that he used to kill all those people, wipe out that civilization.
Yeah.
All right. That he had said he accidentally, or something, that it was an accident, right? At first he tried to say that?
Yeah. But it was...
Turns out that he...
did it on purpose.
And then he said that Shaw accidentally died, but turns out he, killed her experiment.
Yeah. I think probably did the first face hugger on her, maybe? Because her stomach was all open, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And then also what I had a problem with is... So at the very end, David is spitting up the little face huggers.
David is? Oh yeah. Like if he had, I don't know if he was keeping them in his mouth or if he
I think he's stored it in a stomach or something.
Yeah.
Because he's a straight robot, so he doesn't have
So he had them stored somewhere. Yeah. So at the very end of Covenant,
pukes up. Yeah. Little eggs.
Well, he has them in these little containers, whatever. Yeah. They're little tiny baby aliens.
But not aliens. They're the face hugger ones.
Oh, okay. That turn in that
stick on your face,
and then from your body comes out the alien.
Yeah.
Right?
But it's if you go through the whole line of, you have two face huggers, you're gonna just have two aliens. How do you get
Did he have 2 or 3?
I think it was just 2.
Okay.
Well, even that, you have 3, but they don't reproduce. Because that's what the queen is for. That's why I had no.
Oh, okay. So they can't breed. Can you get a male and a female
alien? No. It's just there's a queen
that lays those eggs.
Yeah.
Because in this one there was eggs, but back on the planet.
Yeah, but he said did he make the eggs or something?
I'm not sure, but I remember seeing obviously there's a bunch of eggs.
This is a problem when you have too many movies. I think, and you're trying to...
And you have to try to make sense of all of them,
yeah.
Right? I know I always go back to this, but...
Or, some stuff that you don't even need to, you don't need to...
Over-explain?
Yeah.
Maybe? That happened, yeah, if we're talking about...
Halloween.
The Nightmare series.
You don't have to explain what Michael Myers is.
And then they tried to go into the curse and this whole fucking cult and all that shit. That's when I was complete dick.
Yeah, with this aliens... Dude, you're on a different planet... There's an alien.
Yeah, that's it. That's all we need to know.
You don't need to know all this
the origins, and then there's an origin to the origin. Okay, I get what you're saying. Okay, see, when I'm looking at this movie, I didn't take account any of that. I just took it for just its movie, for just it on its own. But now that you say that, it makes an AVP, and the aliens already exist. So would this be that would have to be before all this, because they're leaving Earth, and the aliens aren't even there.
Like, yeah, you know, but in like AVP, there was no. It wasn't like the technology wasn't. I don't think they had like technology to leave Earth.
So that's kind of weird. Where does that fit in, huh? Because AVP has to be like, let's say David goes back. Mom, but David's on his way to that planet, right? He's not even going back to Earth yet.
No.
So somehow after that, he has to go back to Earth. And then, I don't know, the other aliens are on Earth though, right? Do they have to go back to Earth like in the third one or honestly, where's Aliens?
Aliens is in space. It's on I forgot what planet it is.
It's one of the planets in our solar system here. It's not like something.
No, it's like millions of miles away.
Okay, so it's not one of those basically 8 or whatever planets.
No, it's not like Pluto. Okay. Or is even Pluto not even a planet anymore?
Hence why I said 8. Okay, so it's somewhere. Okay. Fuck. Well. Anyways, dude. So what about the actual movie though? Like, as far as instead of the whole storyline and all that, what do you think about this one? Just its plot, like its own plot. And
my problem is I just think it just. I mean, it's not like a bad movie. Mm-hmm. But I think it just got way too like convoluted with trying to explain things.
Yeah,
like because when he's talking about like how he created the alien,
and then also too they like listen to him and shit, right?
Yeah,
they don't kill him. They obviously don't attack him. They like he has these commands like hand signals. You know what I mean? They kind of like do what he does or whatever. So I don't know. So that's where the whole alien started from then? From him?
That's what they're trying to say.
That's kind of weird, huh? Like he created the whole species pretty much.
Yeah.
It's kind of dumb. Yeah, like I said, if it's something from like out of this world, then it doesn't really need explanation.
Yeah, it's
fucking extraterrestrial dude from another planet.
Yeah, I mean you're not supposed. I don't think like you're supposed to know aliens? what it is.
Yeah.
Because you're going onto a foreign planet.
Yeah. I
don't need to know the straight wildlife there. I just need to know like, oh, this thing's trying to kill me. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna try to understand it. So that's where like, and then like how the movie felt kind of two different movies. In the beginning, it felt like it was gonna be more Prometheus, where it was gonna try to like it was gonna try to explain stuff too much. Maybe I'm just thinking when he was talking about how he created the alien, because actually in the beginning it was just kind of like a drama, I guess, right?
In the beginning, yeah, they're just kind of. It's kind of like a space movie, I guess.
Yeah, it was like Alien.
Yeah, it was like Alien, where they're just in the shuttle
talking
going to this planet. Yeah, and they're all just talking and everything. Shit didn't hit the fan till they landed in this. They went out. They steered off course. They were supposed to go to this planet, something 6. I forgot what it was called. Like.
Yeah. So maybe my only problem with the movie was that whole like when. Not really problem, right? It's just what felt off in the movie was the whole part where David was trying to explain everything and trying to get all philosophical.
And that he was the creator. I thought that was kind of weird too. I thought it was I didn't mind it too much. I just kind of ran with it. I guess I'm trying to say. I'm just kind of like, all right, well then you fucking created it. Like.
Yeah, maybe I just got like.
But it is a little weird.
Prometheus, I think I just was like, oh no, this is gonna.
So in Prometheus though, did they actually have the actual aliens? Did they come out? Like.
Yeah.
They did.
In like literally 10 seconds of the end of the movie. That's when Alien came out.
Oh, okay. So the whole time, obviously.
The whole time they're just.
But how did they come out though? Like how did it? Was it like the fucking face hugger just came out or something, or
No,
did David fucking summon an alien or something?
No, this that whole squid.
So there was
so
a squid.
Which
What's up with the squid though? Was this like a different like species or something?
Bro, I don't know. I guess
Foreign species or something. Where did they find the squid? I gotta watch fucking Prometheus.
So Elizabeth Shaw, her boyfriend, got infected with the goo. He came inside her, gave her the baby squid.
Inside of Elizabeth Shaw?
Yeah. She found out, she has some foreign object in her. She had some abortion machine cut her open, pull out the squid.
Okay.
Then, towards the end, and the engineer was like chasing Elizabeth Shaw. She opens up the abortion machine, because it's like in the medical bay, right? So she opens the doors, and then the squid is like a straight giant squid now, like 100 feet. It straight captures the engineer, pulls the engineer like inside, and then an alien comes out.
So then and it all came as a result from the goo shit.
Yeah.
So then how the fuck did David create the alien then? Like if you're saying that you actually see the alien in its form.
It's not that it's not the alien.
It's not like the classic alien mouth inside the mouth.
Yeah, not that xenomorph.
So it's something else.
Yeah.
And then what? He went back and like fucking did some experiments.
And then I don't know like how. I don't know how like the spores happened. It doesn't really tell you that.
I gotta watch this shit, man. Hopefully it's on Netflix or something.
Because I guess the goo can kill people, right? Because it killed all those engineers. Like, and then it could create life, I guess. When you keep trying to explain things, it just gets out of control.
Yeah.
Because now you're like, okay, so now it just makes everything like there's so many red herrings and loopholes.
Yeah. And I start thinking about the timeline and shit, and well, I saw it from a way different perspective because I've only seen Alien and this one pretty much like as far as the whole thing. So to me, is this? I didn't see Prometheus. I haven't seen Aliens. I haven't seen none of that. So me, I just I just kind of ran with it, and I just thought it was cool. What do you think of McBride on there? I thought he was gonna be the funny guy, but he had a couple jokes.
Yeah, he had a couple jokes, but I mean,
all in all, though, he did pretty good.
Yeah, I think he was probably my favorite character in the whole.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
As the only character I wanted to see pretty much live was yeah.
What about the chick? James Franco's.
I didn't really care.
Nah. I felt like they tried.
Yeah.
They tried to make her to be the heroine or whatever, but yeah, I was kind of hoping for McBride, to be honest.
When I was watching, I was like, oh, they're trying to make her
It just didn't work.
They're trying to make her like Ripley, right?
Yeah.
They were trying to make her, but I didn't believe it.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of like, yeah, it wasn't that. I don't know how to say it. I wasn't that attached to her.
I think because she was so whiny, through
in the beginning.
Yeah,
I know.
I mean, I don't want to say whiny because I guess her husband died.
Yeah. But everybody kind of had somebody that died, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just didn't really. I remember even the part where that new planet showed up, right? The one that ended up going to. And she was like, "No, let's not go." I'm like, "Fuck, shut up! Let them go there because we want to see the movie's obviously gonna take place." So She's like, no, we gotta stay on track, which probably would have saved everybody's life. But I'm just like, nah, let's let them land over there so we can see it get popping.
Yeah, you know but I mean, I don't know, cause Ripley, like, you believe like 100%.
Yeah.
I think cause she was like straight. I mean, she's like one of the guys pretty much on the ship in like Alien, and then Aliens, she was like straight badass.
I haven't seen that one. I imagine though.
Like they didn't make her girly. I mean, that sounds bad, but I mean, like how in this one she's like, oh, straight, I want to build a house on the lake.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like all that.
Yeah, like emotional. And like in Ripley, in Aliens,
she was more kick-ass.
Yeah, bro. Like she was like a. Like they even like the, cause they're like Marines, right? And they're doing like, they're loading the ship. And then she's like, dude, like, let me have something to do. And she's like, let me like drive that power loader. And all the guys were like looking like, dude, like, chill out. And then she gets in it and like straight kind of does the, yeah. And then she goes like, where do you want it or whatever. And then the guys are, oh,
yeah,
like badass over here, you know. So it's like,
she had that about her.
Yeah.
Yeah, this chick, I don't know what it was. I can't like put a figure on it, but I don't know if it was the way she looked. I don't know if it was fucking her haircut or what, dude. But something. I mean, I thought she was cool, but it wasn't like really rooting for her. You know, so. And then I thought, like, I didn't think there was gonna be that as much survivors as there was, right? Because it was. How many were at the end?
2.
Was it just 2?
Yeah, Danny McBride and.
Oh, I'm thinking it felt like more because of David.
Yeah.
Never mind. But I really did think like even Danny McBride was gonna get off.
Yeah.
I thought it was just gonna be her. I didn't even think. Like I wasn't even too sure about David or whatever. I thought like she was gonna. Okay, what do you think about the end? Like once David.
When they think the obvious.
When they think Walter was coming back. Do you know what I wasn't sure, but I was leaning. I was like, "That's David."
Yeah, I felt it was like the obvious choice.
It had
like, yeah, it was like, bro, because if it was Walter, the series ends there.
Well, depends how they would play that out. If there was like, I don't know, well, that little shit went in somebody's nose or something, and then they could have just brought her back over. I don't know, but. They were trying to make it seem like you weren't sure. Like, they try to kind of play it both ways. Like, is it Walter? Is it David? There was some parts where I was like, oh, it's David for sure. Because, remember, there's, like, unidentified species on the ship.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, shit, that means that's David. But, no, that's because the actual alien came on.
Yeah.
But, even when, what's it called? He thought they were going to die. But they didn't, and he does like this reaction where he's either relieved or he's like upset that they survived. David, as he's watching the screen, and then so I was like, oh shit, like if it's Walter, he's relieved, like oh, okay, cool, they made it. But if it's David, he's pissed, like oh fuck, they survived. It was pretty cool, like the way that they.
I thought it was like yeah, I thought he was like sad that his alien died.
Or that too.
That's how I read it.
But then for a second I was like, oh no, it's fucking Walter. Like what, for real? But then I was like, no, they would have made it more obvious. Like I don't know. I know they try to do like the chopped off fucking hand.
Yeah, to throw you off.
Yeah.
But I mean. I just figured it was because I mean if you know like the story, right?
I figured too. I was like, it's gonna be.
I mean, if you know this happens, I guess. When I went into it, I thought this was like Prometheus, Alien Covenant, then it's gonna go Alien, right? So if this is like the middle thing, they're not gonna have Walter there because, dude, they just killed his one alien. Because that was like the only alien left, right?
At that point, yeah.
And then
Until this fucking threw him up and shit. But
yeah.
At that point, yeah.
But I mean, if it was Walter,
it would have been.
He wouldn't have thrown up any alien.
It would have been just smooth sailing.
Yeah.
Happy ending.
Straight. The colony.
All right, now I want to compare this shit to life, right? Because my girl was like, she's never seen Alien, but she knows that obviously that this is from way back, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
She knows about the series and stuff, but she just doesn't watch those and shit. You know, obviously she hates all that shit. She doesn't like anything that's old school like that. But she's like, this was like the same thing as life, you know. She's like, I felt like this was the same shit. And I was like, nah, actually, this is the same shit as Alien, if you want to get technical, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, life is the same shit
thing as Alien.
She's like, really? Like, what happens in Alien? And I was like, pretty much, like...
Pretty much life.
Yeah, because she's saying it's like the same thing. It's like an alien, and they fucking, like, they're trying to blast it off, and then she's telling, she's like, and then it's kind of the same how the dude at the end, like, he's bringing aliens, and there's, like, he's kind of... She thinks that he's eventually going to go back to Earth, David.
Yeah.
She's like, same thing how in life you think it's one thing, but it's not, you know, or they're trying to do that. So like David Walter,
yeah.
And same thing with the, you know, with, what's his name, Jake Gyllenhaal, when he gets back to Earth, but he's bringing the alien with him. She's like, it's like the same, like, thing. So, yeah. But, which one did you like better if you take out of consideration that life was like a straight rip? And doesn't that kind of suck, dude? That if I was like in the production of making Alien Covenant and I see this fucking movie Life come out, I'd be kind of mad. I'd be like, God damn, like they're gonna steal the shine, or not that, but people. I bet you a lot of people haven't even seen Alien, and then they're gonna think that this is like kind of how my girl. They're gonna think that it ripped it or something, like Life.
Oh,
like this is gonna rip Life.
Well, I think your girl is on the minority with not seeing Alien.
I feel like a bunch of like. Let's say
because when Prometheus came out, there was so much buzz because I get Alien.
You. But I'm saying like for like the kids, the teenagers that do, I'm not gonna go. I bet you a bunch of them haven't went back and seen fucking 1978 fucking Alien. Yeah? Like let's say you get some high school kids, they see Life and they go back and watch this, and they're gonna be like, "What? This is the same shit as Life," you know what I mean? I'd be pissed. I'm saying.
Yeah, maybe because I'm thinking of like our generation, not like new.
But like I'm talking, like picture the kids that, because I don't even think. Well, I don't know. These kids are getting into rated R movies all the time. Because I think Life was rated R, but this wasn't. I think this, or were they both rated R? No, this one was rated R, right? Wasn't there tits in it and shit in the shower scene?
I don't know.
I think they're both rated R. Anyways, but you know.
Yeah.
They're gonna get in or whatever. So I was just thinking that, like all the younger kids, like 18 or like 16 to.
Well, there's 19. Blood.
And
in PG-13, I don't think you can show blood, right?
Yeah, you can show blood, just not a lot. For sure. I remember like Fast and Furious, the first one. They were in that part where Vince's arms like wrapped around with the.
But I'm talking about like straight kill blood. Not like, oh, I got a wound.
Okay, but you said blood, so I'm telling you.
But I was like,
because PG-13 can't show blood. Like could show blood.
Like in X-Men, I don't remember any blood in there.
I don't.
Like when Wolverine was like stabbing fools.
I don't know. Can't remember.
Or was that PG though? No, that's like 13, right?
Probably PG-13. I think they all are. Even the Avengers and stuff.
Yeah, and they don't have any blood in there.
Yeah, I don't think they do.
That's just like robots.
That's more like younger kids' movies, I guess. The Avengers is more like, you know.
Yeah.
You don't want to put blood in there.
Yeah, yeah. But
anyways, just saying, like in comparison. Say a person who'd never, now, and I'm gonna rephrase that question. Say. Like, what do you think would test better with an audience that hasn't seen Alien or anything? Like, just...
What would they like better?
Yeah. Just,
probably Life.
You think so?
Yeah.
Just one for one. Like, and then also take out that, the whole timeline stuff that you don't like about Alien Covenant. Like, the whole confusion shit. So we're talking about somebody like my girl who just saw Life, just saw Covenant.
I probably think she liked Life more than Alien.
I forgot. She told me, but I honestly forgot. I think.
Nice, good listening skills, or what?
I forgot. I think she told me which one she liked. I mean, I'll just shoot her a quick text. But yeah. So like, what do you think would have tested well with?
I think Life probably would have.
You think executed, like, if we're just talking about a one-off, just the movie on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Life seemed more coherent through the whole movie.
Like you're saying, more consistent.
Yeah. I think you could follow it better. It didn't feel like two different movies. Life felt like that's how the movie, how they wrote the movie.
Yeah, because
this one feels like, oh, they wrote a movie and then
they went back.
They were like, oh, like let's have an alien in it. Not that bad, but it felt like.
I kind of see what you're saying. They just kind of threw that element in there.
Yeah, like we need to.
Because Life was more like, it wasn't as this crazy explanation where it's came as a creator. Like, this was a species from Mars, and then ended up just.
Yeah, they're like, oh, like. I mean, they kind of they're trying to figure out how to make it, how to revive it.
Yeah.
But they didn't care about
the balls deep in
the genome or whatever.
Yeah.
Straight evolution of
it. Just kind of like, well, we don't know what the hell this is. Let's try to study it, and they don't know enough of it because they fuck up when trying to, keep it alive or whatever, and it dies, and they revive it. It not dies, but whatever, goes dormant. So this one didn't really. Life didn't really go into too much explanation. Is what you're saying?
No, it was like
it's a Martian.
Yeah, it was an alien movie.
Yeah.
This one felt like Alien / Prometheus.
And then,
but I mean, that's what I guess it's. It's.
I guess they're trying to tie the two. Like, is this kind of the bridge between Prometheus and then the Alien series? They got to transition or whatever, maybe. But also too, because I hadn't seen it, I did have a lot more questions. Like, if we're taking it just movie on its own, obviously. It's hard to do that because it comes in it's in this whole line of other movies. Yeah, it's not fair. But let's just say, if you're taking it by itself, like I was kind of confused too. I was kind of like, well, who the fuck's, So wait, this fool's the one who created them, or like? Yeah,
it's like if you're gonna watch, like if you only see one movie in your life, right? Like if there's
one of these alien movies, you're saying.
Yeah, like if there's like an alternate universe where only Life was like the only movie existing, right? Or another universe where Covenant was the only thing existing. The people that watched like only Covenant, they would have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, I get you.
Right? They would be like,
oh, it's some aliens, some guy created this.
Like it, I think it would read like a incoherent kind of movie.
Hey, you could try to, I guess, kind of put it together, but you're kind of like, what?
Yeah, like you're like,
I get what you're trying to do, but that's kind of whack, Like if it's on its own, completely on its own.
What is it, like a fragmented sentence? Straight.
Yeah. I guess
it should be like you're trying to fill in blanks with your own interpretation. Where Life, it pretty much tells you the whole. It tells you the movie. It's you follow along.
Okay. Now, do you think it needs another sequel before we get to, like, we're still talking chronological order? We need another sequel pretty much right before we hit Alien. This is kind of like Star Wars, dude, where you go through in that episode 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, but see, I don't recognize those at all.
Yeah. No, I get you, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so are they gonna do another one, and then it's gonna lead up to Alien? Or do you think they just stop right? They should stop right there. Or
no, I mean
they could. Or do you think it has potential?
Yeah, I don't think that you ended on this, because this is kind of.
Because I mean, they left it open. It seemed like.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think it was like a bad movie.
Yeah.
I think I just wanted more.
Something different. By the way, my girl said Alien was better than Life. I don't know. I think she thought that the Calvin thing was stupid though.
Oh.
Maybe.
Well, I was just figuring if understanding it.
Yeah, too. Cause I think she just, I don't know. You know, she has like no criteria. She's like, oh, I like this one better, you know. But, anyways, what was I saying?
I don't know.
The fuck.
That
text
interruption.
Text threw me off. She's like, hey, what the fuck was I saying?
No, I think I was just hoping for more.
Yeah.
Just
or something.
I think I'm maybe I just had way too high expectations.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, because we were stoked on this, right? You're like, I'm not even gonna watch the trailer. I mean, I was pretty stoked.
Which worries me about it.
About it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing about it though, it's not gonna be it's not like a sequel or prequel or anything. It's just like a remake, you know. And fuck, I don't even know if I want to tell you this.
But no, don't tell me.
All right.
Because I'm still stuck.
Yeah.
But I'm just worried like.
But I think it's gonna help. But I'll just tell you later after it comes out. But anyways, I think it's just you gotta take that one for its own. Like, I don't know. I saw the trailer. It looks pretty dope. Like, I want you to watch it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I heard if you watch like the It show now, it doesn't really hold up.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid.
That's right. That's
all the effects and stuff, right?
Yeah. Well, I heard it was just.
Yeah, because it's like a 3-part miniseries.
Yeah.
Fuck, I want to tell you this one part, but it might. Whatever. I'll just wait.
But the book is straight good, bro.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. You've been on reading the book, huh? The thing about the books is like it's all your kind of imagination, I guess.
Yeah, and you get more like, you get more detail, I guess.
Yeah, because the movie you have to cram it into, or even the miniseries or whatever, you have to
cram it in.
Mm-hmm. Like some of those books turn movies. Sometimes they're like, oh, they rushed to this, or they
didn't explain that. Yeah.
But like what I was saying is, I think they set it up for a sequel for sure, because everybody's gonna want to know what happened to David. You know what I mean? And they get to this planet, and then he fucking unleashes all of them, and then that's where the fucking, I don't know, dude. You know, they gotta do one more though, at least.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so.
But I mean, I think they already have it in works.
Yeah, I'm sure when they broke Prometheus, they kind of knew this Covenant storyline, and they got another shit, right?
Well, I think, honestly, I think Prometheus, like the reaction people got, like the reaction that they got from Prometheus. I think that's why they maybe switched this one up to more alien, because in the end of Prometheus, everybody wanted an alien movie, right? They were like, oh, Ridley Scott's back with Prometheus, which is the prequel to Alien. Everybody was kind of hoping you see like a xenomorph. You don't. You only see like a beta version in like the last 10 seconds of the whole movie. And then I think he got like a lot of backlash. And then this one, it feels like it just felt like compromise, I guess. I guess that's what you would say, compromise, where like it seems like Ridley Scott really wants to talk about this whole religious aspect, I think, that he's going through or whatever, right? Because he did that God's, what was it, the Egypt movie with the sun baby.
Is it Gods of Egypt?
No, that was where he was like, it was like the 10 Commandments or whatever. Not 10 Commandments, the plagues or whatever.
Is it Exodus?
Yeah.
Gods and Kings? Exodus, Gods and Kings, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you watch that?
Yeah, I saw that. Did you?
No.
Yeah, I saw that.
So like he's doing like that whole.
But I kind of like that one. Only, I mean, of course, it's kind of weird, the casting and all that shit, right? Casting white dudes and shit.
Well, I mean, like, because he like tried to explain like what the plagues were, right?
Yeah, that's what I liked about it. It wasn't so
mystical.
Yeah, so like, exactly. Were you saying he caught backlash for that or something?
No, but it seems like in his life right now, I think his brother committed suicide or something.
Uh-huh.
He's just having like a religious, I think, I don't know, struggle or something.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because in that one he kind of went about all that a different way, and he even had a dude in there explaining to the king, who's played by like Joel Edgerton or whatever. Like he actually had one of his, like, I don't know, assistants or whatever, explaining everything, kind of like in a logical sense.
Yeah. So I mean, to me, it seems like he wants to do like religious stuff. Like he wants to put like religious themes in his movies.
Mm-hmm.
His movies. Mm-hmm. So that's why like I see Prometheus as, you know, like I see why he. It seems like
did he write it? He wrote it.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
But I mean, obviously, I think he wrote it, and then like, studio comes in and hacks everything up. You know how?
Yeah.
How it's working right now. But then it's, you know, like, he got backlash for that, and Prometheus. It seems like he still wants to do it, like, still wants to explore the whole religious, you know, God creation. That whole theme.
Yeah.
But he kind of sprinkled it into Alien, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, when you put it like that, yeah, because there was that whole, for sure, that God.
I mean, in the straight beginning.
Man, yeah, right away, first opening scene. You get that, and you get, what's his name, David, kind of like questioning it, kind of like, you know, you could tell he wasn't too on board with that whole thing, right?
Yeah.
So, no, yeah, it makes sense. And then I didn't know he did Exodus. But makes sense.
Yeah. So
what would you give it a score overall? It's time for scores. Scores.
Out of 100, right?
Yeah.
I'll say an 80.
An 80?
Yeah.
I was gonna say an 80.
So I mean, I don't think it was a bad movie.
Yeah, but you just talking about the parts, of course, that you have to critique, or that's, yeah, you know, or parts.
Because I think, like, if any casual person goes into it, they're gonna like it.
Yeah, it's actually doing pretty good. I think it had like
I just think when you're trying to break it, like when you're trying to be all, you know, fanboy off on it and trying to understand the whole timeline and all that, that's when that's when it sounds like, oh, this movie might not be good, but it's good, but it's just,
as of right now on Rotten Tomatoes, which 73%, those are critics and stuff, right? Well, they have two different.
Yeah, they have the audience.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up, but the Fandango audience is 3.5 stars out of 5, which is like a 7 out of 10.
Yeah,
so it's around there. So it's
I mean, if you want to see a xenomorph.
But it's just weird because there's like a few different, like, there's different levels to these xenomorphs, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I thought like they're just babies and they grow up and they just can't, you know, I don't know.
They had straight, the first one, the baby one. Straight. How is that thing so straight tough?
There's this article that came out right away, and it's like kind of what we're talking about. Like, so as soon as I looked up the movie, and there's the first article I see on AMP is Alien Covenant. Why Shaw and Daniels aren't worthy of Ripley's legacy. So they just can't. Just not holding out. How Alien, this is from Yahoo. How Alien Covenant erases Predators from the official Alien verse.
Oh, so that's not part of it?
I don't know. It says spoilers, and I don't want to read ahead or whatever. Well, spoilers for the people who haven't seen it, right?
Yeah.
Well,
but I mean, I think
they're saying what we were saying, like it erases the whole Predators. You know how, like, where did the Predators tie in and shit? You know, I guess AVP.
Well, Predators came. Or Predators were a straight alien already.
Yeah, they're from somewhere else.
Yeah, they're somewhere else. but their whole thing was they want to be like the best hunters, right? So they get like the best hunters of all these planets, and like they hunt them. So that's how like they got the xenomorphs, and they would breed them so that they can hunt them, because xenomorphs are like one of the perfect hunters.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
I haven't seen AVP in so long. Dang. So a lot of these articles are kind of like, along kind of what you're saying, because this article was first like question is, or first couple sentences. If you saw Alien Covenant this weekend, you probably have a lot of questions. Some involve plot holes big enough to pilot the Covenant colony spaceship through, and some involve whether or not you'll ever be able to get the image of Michael Fassbender kissing Michael Fassbender out of your head. Yeah, that was kind of weird, huh?
Yeah. Heard you like that, fool. Was that your cup of tea or what?
$36 million debut, keeping Guardians from a 3-peat and number one. Yeah, it edged out Guardians, but Guardians on its like third week or whatever. Yeah. So.
Yeah, and this was, I think, a anticipated release.
So yeah, so I think it says here they were projected near 40 million, but about a Friday to Saturday dip crushed those hopes. I don't know. So
I would say that
a lot of people, I guess,
I enjoyed Guardians more than Covenant.
Oh, I'm sure.
Honestly, I think you would too.
Yeah, I probably would. I like the first one. But yeah. Anyway, that's enough for those articles. But the articles are a little.
Yeah, I mean, because
critical, I guess. Not critical, but.
There's problems.
They're on that. Yeah, they're on that. There's see, since I didn't see Prometheus, I was just kind of like, oh fuck it, I'm just riding with whatever they're telling me here.
Did James see Prometheus?
Mm-hmm. He loves all those. Like he loves Alien, like that whole series.
Yeah, but did he like Prometheus?
I don't remember, and I'm not sure if he's seen this. I'm sure he probably did see it this past weekend, but. Yeah, for sure he saw Prometheus. I remember him telling me. This was like the what's it called, the fucking Funko Pops shit.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't think he liked it that much. I think I remember him telling me that it wasn't that good or something. Let's see if I could get a quick response from him. But so 80?
Yeah.
I give it an 80.
I was gonna say 79, but that felt like a weird number, so I just went to 80.
Sometimes you gotta go to those, because I was gonna say 78 again. I don't know why. I used that before, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I wanted to do 78 again, but then like another part of me wants to do like 82. Like if you would have asked me right out of the theater, I would have given like 82, and then right now, a few days later, like a 78.
Yeah, when you like digest it.
Yeah. So like I went from 82 to 78, so fuck it, I'll just meet in the middle, just give it an 80.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad movie. It's just,
it's cool.
But just don't try to. I guess don't try to. But the thing is, I'm trying to say, like, don't go in trying to understand like the explanations. But then it's like the movie shouldn't even be explaining it.
Yeah, but with the explanations, you just gotta kind of ride with it, right?
Yeah.
Don't.
But the explanations are just, I don't like.
Yeah, they didn't do it for you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that was Alien Covenant.
So, what else?
Who are we at? 109.
Yeah. Want to talk about your little trip real quick?
Yeah, real quick. We'll just get into it. I just went just came back from San Fran. Went on Saturday. Left here maybe like 8 in the morning, something like that.
Yeah. Got
up there like, we hit some traffic though. By the time we got like in San Francisco, I want to say it was like 3 or 4 o'clock. We left here like at a little bit before 8. But also too on the way up, we did a lot of stops though. Like we would stop, get gas. If somebody had to use the bathroom, because it was me, my mom, my brother, and my nephew. So then we'd do like, oh, stop here at this, get something to eat or something like that. So we kind of did a lot of stops. So it took us like
a little extra time.
Yeah, like 7-8 hours, probably like 8 hours, and then so we got the first thing we did was go to San Francisco State, straight to the university. We didn't even go to the room, right? So we just went straight there. I was there for like maybe like an hour or something. But it was the offices were closed, and I knew that going in. I just wanted to we just wanted to see where it was at and then get to a hotel nearby. So we went there. That was pretty cool. Walked around or whatever. Talked to some grads because it was like it's like grad week or whatever. And then, but we're gonna stay till Monday when all the offices open up or whatever. Then we went back to the room, or we went.
Well,
how'd you out of the room after that?
How'd you like the
campus?
Yeah,
it was cool. I liked the campus. It was. I had seen like pictures and stuff of it, so I kind of had an idea already,
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. I liked it, the quad and then all the buildings are. It's not too far. They have a really big library. They had like the Cesar Chavez Center. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it was cool. It was dope. And then talking to the people there, it was pretty cool. And then after that, we're gonna go to get a hotel. We got this hotel nearby. It was pretty cool. It was like a 2-bed or whatever. It's like 10 minutes away. So we were chilling there because we were tired at that point because we just drove all morning,
Yeah.
So we all took like a little nap or whatever, and then I did. I think my mom I think my mom was awake, but I just went to sleep full because Saturday morning I couldn't sleep. Like I was just thinking about it like the whole time, I was like, I don't want to oversleep and all this shit. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just kind of pulling all nighter. I slept a little bit, but whatever. So by the time I got to the room, it kind of hit me. So we took a nap, whatever. So then once I woke up and then we were chilling, whatever. So then later on at night, maybe like around 10, when my nephew fell asleep, me and Jose were like, "Oh fuck it, we'll let's go check out like the city and we'll go check out like the nightlife or whatever." So we went to a couple bars because one of the person who works at the front desk at the hotel or whatever, she recommended us like a couple spots. So we went, checked out a couple bars. It was pretty cool. Everybody's all in their Warriors shit up there, of course.
Yeah.
But right now, like, cause they're in the playoffs, dude. Everybody was Warriors out. Like, it's crazy. So we went to like 3 bars that night. The first bar was like total. It's called Bar 9. It's like total like I want to say like college town, like kind of like party, but they were all cool though. Like, but there was like beer pong and there was fucking pool tables but like 3 beer pong tables, and then like fucking beer spill everywhere and all shit.
Straight frat.
Yeah, so it was kind of like that. Which I mean everything was cool, whatever. Then we went to this other one. That one was more like, it was bigger. It was more kind of like, I guess I would feel more like it was a restaurant during the day. You know what I mean? Okay. Kind of turned bar at night kind of thing. The other one was like a straight bar. And then the third place was like kind of like a club almost. Like we walked in, because they're all like around each other, and they're like in downtown. And it was kind of like a club feel. I was like, what the fuck? But it was kind of too small to be a club, I want to say. And then we had to park on the super steep hill, dude. These hills are fucking steep. And I'd been to San Francisco like 4 years ago, so I kind of knew already, From our brother, he was like, holy shit,
Yeah.
So then after that, we went to stop at this like open late, like this place that's open late, this Mexican spot. Got some burritos and shit. Went to the room, knocked out. And Sunday was when we did all the tourist shit. Like we went to Golden Gate Bridge in the morning, like early. Then we went through Lombard Street. You heard that?
Yeah.
The Crooked Street, whatever. That took a while just to get there because there's a lot of cars that want to drive through. So we were just
straight traffic.
Yeah, so like we were probably like a few hundred feet away, and it took like 20 minutes or something, dude. Yeah. So anyways, we went through there. Shitload of people taking pictures and all that stuff, right? And then after that we went to Fisherman's Wharf, and we just went to the pier. Pier 39 is like where all the sea lions and shit hang out on the decks or whatever. And then we just, it's kind of like it's like a pier, you know. It's like I guess it's like when people come down here, they're going to Santa Monica or something.
Yeah, Santa Monica Pier.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of people. It's a bunch of places to eat, things to do. So like we were there, we were checking out the sea lions, and we want to go eat at this like restaurant. Got some like shrimp and stuff. Like then we went next door. We were like, let's just walk around. And there was this shit called this like a mirror maze, right? So it's like a full mirrors everywhere, dude, and you have to get through it.
Oh, the ones where you're straight.
Yeah, so you have to wear these gloves because they don't want fingerprints or whatever.
Yeah.
So they give you mandatory gloves, I guess. And this shit was kind of
struggle?
Yeah, so it's like $5. And I was in there probably, I figured it out maybe like 15 minutes. Like,
how big is this maze? All right, like if you knew exactly how to get out of it, how long would it take?
Probably like a minute or something. Or like maybe like 2 minutes or something. It's probably like the size of your house.
Okay.
But like a bunch of turns and shit like that. Yeah. But let's say like you walk in through here, and then the exit's like right here.
With the walking through here, like we have video or what?
Oh no, I'm telling you. Okay, so like let's say you walk in through your front door, and then you have to end up. The end leads you back pretty much where you first came in, but it's kind of So yeah, no, it took like 10, 15 minutes or something. I don't really remember, but I remember a couple times I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like what the fuck? Where did I go? You know?
Yeah.
And there's parts where you look all the way down the hall and it looks like a straight open shot, but as you start getting close, it's like, oh shit, this is a mirror right here. You know what I mean? So I'm curious to see how it looks without any of the mirrors. Like, it's probably so simple.
Yeah.
It's not like a simple little route with a few little dead ends. But yeah, that was cool. And then Monday, then we went back to the room. Then later on that night, I went back to the school just to go because I was bored as fuck. It was, Sunday night. I just went back to the school to check it out. And I was just walking around, whatever. Went in the library because it's a 24-hour library, and there's a shitload of students. Like, it's finals week.
Yeah.
And then went back to the room. Then the next day went back to the school because now all the offices are open. So I had to go to the different offices to talk about, financial aid, student loans or whatever. Went to that place. We went to the housing and then what's it called? It's like like a student center, I guess. Like for, I don't know. Like we went to that thing. And then after that, we just headed back and stopped by Bakersfield. My mom has some friends over there that she knew since like the 70s that she used to live with in LA.
Yeah.
But they moved over there, so she hadn't seen them in a long time. So we stopped by there for like a couple hours, ate dinner, and then just drove straight back over here. So my brother really liked it. He had never been. Thought it was dope. It was fun, dude. It was cool, like, just to go, I guess, with my family. Like, we don't really take family trips like that,
something different.
Yeah, so it was fun, dude. Now, the question about the university, like, before going, I was, like, pretty dead set on San Bernardino, and then now I'm like, oh, fuck, of course.
Yeah.
So, that's because I just went, So you're, like, excited, like, oh, fuck. You're walking around, you see yourself there, you're like, I could totally see myself here. And the city and everything's cool. So then it like swayed me kind of towards that way, and then you gotta let that couple days go by. I have to decide by June 5th, I think, because the 6th is when I actually register for classes at San Bernardino if I'm gonna
go there.
Yeah, so I have until like the 5th, which gives me some time, pretty much think shit, But yeah, I already thought a lot, So it's kind of like we'll see.
See what happens.
Yeah, see what happens. So, And then it was you know what? But on the way back, because obviously we take the 5. Dude,
Yeah.
Six Flags look fucking dope. I was like, dude,
Bro,
that shit is...
I was straight watching straight roller coaster videos last night.
So like, cause when we first went, it was all daytime, and it looked pretty cool too. But like seeing it at night, you know, kind of reminds me of like when we used to go a long time ago.
Yeah, like as kids.
Yeah, and then when I went for Fright Fest, which was 2 years ago, like Halloween 2015. Yeah, 2015.
It wasn't last year. The year before.
Not exactly. Yeah, a couple years ago. I went to Fright Fest, and you know you're there at night. You know, and they stay open a little bit later. I think.
Yeah.
But dude, it just looked dope. I was like, fuck, Six Flags is right here. I was like, we never even go. I went a year ago though. But it'd be cool to get like a bunch of people together. You know, like if we go for your birthday, for example, we get like, you know, my brother, you know, Yvette, Joseph, maybe David.
But they don't like roller coasters.
Apparently, my sister doesn't. I think she'll go
Same with
though.
Joseph doesn't.
He doesn't? Oh, I didn't hear that part.
He gets motion sickness.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, yeah.
Whack. Cause, dude, I mean that shit's tight. And then it's like it's not that far. I mean,
no, it's not.
Yeah, I feel like when you're a kid, it feels like it's so far. You know.
Yeah.
It's not. It's really not that far. And it's cool because it's close by to. It's close by. Like, imagine if you're living somewhere. I don't know, like North Dakota or something. You know. What
yeah. Like, what do you have?
Yeah. So, and this has some really good shit. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah. Like, 'cause
they got some beasts over there.
I think it was last night. I was on a. I got trapped into that YouTube hole.
You go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Like the most extreme fucking.
I was just like looking at like roller coaster videos.
Shit. Find the most extreme roller coasters.
Yeah. Then I was looking at Disneyland. So I was like, because remember we went when my dad's work. When
oh
they
yeah,
rented?
we should do that too.
So I was like, bro, like, had so much fun.
Yeah, even Disneyland's cool. But like, if you want to talk about thrills and shit, you gotta go Six
Disneyland
Flags.
is more like a
for like family. Like I remember liking because going with my family. Like
yeah,
my mom
it's like an experience.
Yeah, when we were kids, you know?
Yeah.
But once those teenage years came, like, oh fuck, let's go to Six Flags, you know? Like
yeah. Yeah, Disneyland's more like you're just going for like the atmosphere.
Yeah, yeah.
Six Flags, you're going for the roller
thrills
coasters.
And shit, dude. Because have you when's the last time you've been? You haven't even been on Drop of Doom, huh?
No, I have.
Wait, did you go with us that year?
Yeah,
you did, right?
Yeah,
I'm tripping. For Jose's birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I had to get a little buzzed. I remember I was like, fuck, looking at that shit, because it's higher than, obviously, than Superman. And the way it falls, like.
I like that. I like the loop one. What, I forgot.
Full Throttle?
Full Throttle.
Yeah, because you go really, it's like the biggest loop, right?
Yeah, well, back then when we went, it was the biggest loop. I don't know.
But
Technology now.
Fucking everybody's one-upping each other and stuff. But yeah, it's cool because I went on that one too when I went last year for my birthday. Because you're going on that shit kind of slow. Like, you feel that loop, you know?
Yeah.
Like, oh, shit. Like, and you're looking down. It's not like you just cruise through it. Like, you feel that.
Yeah, like in, like, what? Like, I remember when you, like, when you were scared of loops when you were little.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, bro.
I hated all that shit.
And I was
like,
telling
fuck.
you, like, those loops, it just feels like you're kind of going just straight.
Yeah, you're
it
like,
doesn't.
you just, before you know it, it's, like, over. And shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, this shit has a loop. Like, fuck that. You know?
Yeah.
And then it wasn't even, like, the big fucking deal. Huh?
Yeah.
It just looks tight.
And then, like, once you do it, you're like, all right, let's.
You're like, oh, what?
That was it? Like,
yeah.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah. That reminds me, because I remember telling my girl when we went on my birthday, like, she goes on all types of shit, but for some reason she didn't want to go on Superman. She's like, no way. Like, I was like, honestly, that one's pretty, like, it's easy, it's fun. Like,
it's pretty tame.
Yeah. I was like, dude, and she went on, like, Goliath and shit. I'm like, what? Like, Superman just looks worse than what it is. Like, it looks like it's fucking
scary.
Yeah, but I was like, trust me, she honestly did not, like, really want to get on. I was like, I was kind of surprised because she goes on all types of shit. But
when she got on, she was like, oh, that was it?
Yeah, she's like, and I was like, see, I told you, right? I was like, wasn't it fun? She's like, yeah, honestly, I liked it. I was like, I told you. And then also, too, the shit that always happens, like, where you're in line, and then like, oh, we're having technical difficulties. So if you're scared, that scares you even more. You're like, oh shit, this fucking ride's something's gonna happen. It's just gonna fucking malfunction while I'm on it. You know, you start thinking the worst.
Yeah.
So that had happened, and then I was like, nah, just wait, we're gonna get on. And then she like got on, and she wanted to get off it. Then she's like, oh shit, that was it.
They're doing it the backwards way, right?
Yeah, now they
to
say
reverse.
off backwards. Yeah, back in the day they would only do that like on Halloween or something, right?
Yeah, it was like
they would do everything backwards and shit.
Yeah,
but
it was like special occasions. I think they would do like backwards.
But normally they would just shoot you forward.
Yeah.
But
so now is it special occasion they shoot you forward?
I don't know. Probably not. I think they just shoot you backwards, which it makes more sense backwards, because when you're coming back down, you're looking straight at the ground, like, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, looking up and you're just.
It's kind of cool too. It's kind of cool when you take off.
Yeah.
But I like it when I guess backwards. But it's cool that we got to experience both.
Yeah.
You know. I forgot what else I went on. Tatsu or something. I think Tatsu I went on when I was during Fright Fest, and then I did X2. I think the newer ones I haven't done is like that Scream one. I don't think I did that. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
I went on the new Colossus too.
Oh, the Twisted Colossus?
Yeah, I did that. That's pretty cool.
What about the Green Lantern?
Nah. Isn't that the one that's...
That green one that does like that little...
I haven't done that. I feel like that's going to get me sick.
Do what?
Yeah. You know which one used to be my favorite one? Was Riddler's, and then this one... I think I went on my birthday and it kind of gave me a headache. Yeah, but that used to be like my favorite one. And then I realized that even though it's not the fucking biggest one, but the one that's probably my favorite now is Batman. It's just so smooth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember going on. It was smooth.
It's just smooth, like nothing bumpy, no headaches. Like it just felt.
Yeah, but
nice.
when we were kids, Riddler's was like the newest one.
Yeah,
that was like the new.
And then you're like, oh, this is like Batman, but fucking bigger and better. You know, like the drop is higher, the loops. There's more loops and it's longer. Like the duration.
You're just standing up.
Yeah, that one was like my favorite one up until I got that headache. I was like, what the fuck? But or like Viper too. I remember being a kid when I was scared of coasters. And looking at Viper and being like, oh my god, I would never get on that shit. Are you fucking crazy? Look at that. You know? And now you go on it and it's dope, but you're like, oh fuck, it has some whiplash.
Yeah. Not the only reason why you'll never get on this because it straight hurt your head.
Yeah. Because that one's pretty old school, right?
Yeah. But I think they updated it, right? I want to say that they got like straight complaints with that head banging.
Remember Cyclone? Do you remember that? It was a wooden one.
Yeah,
that one was fucked up.
Really bad.
Yeah, I think they had done something. I think they took that out. Who knows? And then right now's the season to go too, dude.
I know.
Is it still buy one get one, or what do they do?
No,
discount or something?
You get $25 off if you buy it online. 15 at the door.
$15 off at the door. Yeah. But yeah, dude, if you go for your birthday,
we gotta run it,
or whenever, we'll just do something. Should be fun. Fucking Six Flags. It's cool because right here we're close to everything. Like a closer, like not so extreme version of Six Flags would be not cheaper. Yeah. Then you got Disneyland.
But that's you're talking about want to spend feds Disneyland.
I think it went up to like 120 or something. Fuck that.
Yeah, just for tickets, and then you go
just
inside.
For you, dude. Imagine you're like on a date, you pay for your chick or something.
Bro, you're
just looking at like 250 or something, 240.
Might as well just take a straight nice trip somewhere, huh?
Yeah. James texted me, "You're stupid. Like you shouldn't have watched Covenant. You didn't watch Prometheus." Like, cause I asked him about it. He said he did like Prometheus, I guess. But anyway, though. Yeah, that was that. San Fran was cool. It was fun. Long ass drive though. So that was my weekend. Now I got some thinking and doing all that shit. You know? Yeah. So that was that.
Yeah, but I mean, let's go back to Covenant real quick. If you watch it, I mean, it's not gonna hurt.
Oh, for the people?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's not that bad.
No, it's not bad. It's cool. Like, even my sisters at the time were like, oh, yeah, I liked it. I thought it was going to be, like, super stupid and cheesy and, like, aliens and shit all over the place. Like, she's like, nah, it's pretty good. Yeah, so watch that. What's the next thing? You know what's the next movie? I know it comes out, like, in a couple months, but I'm actually looking forward to. I don't know if you fuck with the series like I do, but I like the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
You like those?
There's a movie coming out. Some random horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
Something comes in the dark.
Oh,
something
shit.
unknowing. I don't know. I don't know the name.
If it's something like that, dude. Sounds
straight. Let's watch a straight bad horror movie or what?
Yeah, we should do one of those, huh? Just for fun.
Yeah,
but we gotta watch those Terror vs. 6, bro. Like,
yeah,
like
that's
$8 or something, $7. But nah, I want to watch that new Planet of the Apes. But you know what? There was a horror movie coming out that I actually liked, like the trailer, but I don't remember what it was called.
Bro, it's probably the movie I'm talking about.
I don't think so. Cause I remember thinking like, oh, okay, and I was like, what's the name? And I was thinking, I'll find out the closer it comes. But
Telling you it's probably the movie I'm telling you about, fool.
When does it come out?
That was soon, fool.
Okay. Well,
it's like something, I don't know, something comes.
Coming soon. Let's see here.
Straight.
What do you think about The Mummy? What do you have, like, high hopes for that?
No, I'd have like zero.
I think that's gonna be a dud too. Spider-Man coming out. 7/17.
Oh yeah, Homecoming. That one, I'm.
You're hyped?
Yeah, just because Spider-Man coming back to Marvel.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Okay. So Marvel's doing the Spider-Man. So.
Okay, so War of the Planet of the Apes is July 14th. A week before that, Spider-Man on 7/7. Justice League is November 17th. Oh, that's so far ahead.
Yeah.
Star Wars: The Last Jedi, December 15th. Maze Runner. Did you ever see any of those Maze Runners?
I saw the first one.
I thought it was dope too. Oh, World War Z 2. Huh.
Straight Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt saving the world. Did you see the first one? He literally saved the world. Wait, you talking about the Dark Tower? Or is that
no, that's Stephen King.
Okay.
With Idris Elba.
Let's see.
Bro, it's like
another Avengers Infinity War. Oh, it's next year. Jesus Christ, I'm going for. Oh, what about that Blade Runner? Did you? Oh, you didn't see the trailer, huh?
No, I'm avoiding it.
It was there though. It was during Covenant.
Oh, it was?
But you missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Blade Runner.
I'm having this new thing, bro. Is I come in once the movie starts now.
That's true, huh?
Because I'm not trying to.
As long as you don't as long as you don't get like shitty seats, so $60 billion man. What's this? It might just be the original, just re-releasing now. At this point, all these movies I'm seeing. I don't know. I don't see that movie though. What about the Tupac movie? You gonna run that or what? In June? Next month?
I don't know.
I'm gonna watch it. He looks like Tupac, but he doesn't sound like Tupac. That's what bothers me. You know how Tupac has a real distinct voice?
Yeah.
He doesn't sound like him at all. He sounds kind of dumb. I want to see that Baby Driver. Oh, okay. Animal Creation. It comes at night? Is that it?
Something like that.
Right.
It comes in the dark.
Is that the one you're talking about? Because you said it comes, right? So it has to be this movie, right? It comes at night?
Maybe.
June 9th.
This thing sounds straight.
What?
Like,
well, how does that? So it has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Is that like based off of? Hold on, let me see how many reviews that's based off of.
No, I mean it hasn't even.
I guess these critics already seen it though. Hey, they're all saying it's good though.
It's hot.
Yeah.
Maybe have to up the ticket or what? Go to a legit theater.
Yes. Good though, because I want to see a good scary movie though. Or like a thriller or whatever.
It comes at night though. That's
Is that like a subliminal message or what?
Yeah, bro. You done with that or what?
Oh, you know which movie I almost forgot. I want to see for sure is Dunkirk. You heard that? It's
No.
Christopher Nolan's latest. When I saw like a prologue, I guess, when I went with my sister to go to that event with Christopher Nolan or whatever.
Yeah.
He played like this clip. It was like a 5-minute kind of like prologue or whatever. It's dope. We saw it on 70 millimeter or whatever. And it's fucking Christopher Nolan, so it's chances are it's gonna be hot. So that comes out July 21st. Anyways, so yeah, those are some movies coming up.
Yeah.
All right, should we wrap it up, dude?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
an hour and a half.
Yeah, I gotta get to jiu-jitsu.
That's right. All right. Well, that wraps up the show. Alien Covenant review. Go watch it. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, they're ready.
I mean,
Right now. Right?
yeah.
One day, hopefully, we're gonna actually like have people commenting like, "What the fuck? You guys actually spoiled it." You know?
One day.
You know. All right. Well, that's it.
All right.
We're out. No Brendan Shaw. No Brendan Shaw. No Brendan Shaw. No Brendan Shaw. No Brendan.